Hey YouTube, what's up? Blue Witch here. You guys, I apologize. There is just so much activity in this shop right now that I had to threaten to do a banishing. And they're going crazy in here tonight, and I apologize. It's my fault. And yeah. So now we're going to carry on. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to be doing a love booster now for LS. Oh, and hello, and hello. And who's on here right now? Gentlemen. I wanted to see if... Hi, sweetheart. I don't know. They're having just craziness. Hi, sweetie. I'm gonna do a booster now. And I have this booster, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do another booster. And then I'll be done with the boot. I'll be done for the night. Liberal. I am not liberal. Trust me. I'm not a liberal. But we're not getting into politics. I mean, we can. There's only a couple of us on here, but somebody might watch it later, and everybody will cry when they hear my views on things. Let me tell you what. No politics. Possess. Oh yeah? Because you know how I am. Woo, I can feel that. Are you trying to possess me right now? Do you know who I am? Oh, you're funny. I felt that. I felt that energy, that little push-it energy you just put in me. You do know who I am, don't you? Before you go around trying to possess people, you should find out who they are first. Don't you think? Ooh. Where's my boyfriend? No, my boyfriend's calling me. Babe. Alright. Okay, I'm taping your live, just so you don't say anything. Okay, well listen. I'm live. I'm doing a booster. And how can I help you?
It's not working on YouTube. I can't watch it.
Well, I have other people watching it. Can you guys see me okay?
It stopped.
Well, it should be working fine. Check your Wi-Fi connection.
I did.
Can you guys see me? Oh, the last one was messed up because I'm having all kinds of interference tonight.
Okay, then.
Lots.
Let's call check on you to see when you're coming in.
I'm almost done. Pretty soon, maybe.
Alright, dude. Let's get to it. Love you.
Okay, love you too. Bye.
Bye.
He's saying there's contamination. Lots. The spirit did. Yes, well, you guys need to quit contaminating my video. Lemons. I know, but I'm not using lemons. This is a love booster. The lemons are over there. I'm not, this not curse, well, it kind of is curse night, but it's not, this isn't a curse. This is a love booster. No lemons. Yeah, no. I know. They were talking about him the other day too. It's so funny. Well, it was funny because last time I had one in my hand when they brought it up, and I was just like, yeah. It's a lemon. Yeah, it's over there. It's actually doing really well. But it has like a weird halo around the around the flame, you know? So I'm like, cool. I'll deal with that. I'll take it. You know? Something different for everyone tonight. I'm getting tired though, I have to admit. He's silly. He said that he was calling me because he said that he couldn't watch me, that my video was frozen and that he couldn't see. And I think he was talking about the court case one, not this one, but I don't know. I know I'm having so much interference tonight. And they just turned off my ghost radio without asking again. And they turned off my music. They turned off my TV. I don't know when that happened, because I wasn't really paying attention, but I just realized that it stopped. So they turned off my music in there, and they turned off my ghost radio now. Baba Yaga, if that's you, I need you to stop doing that, please. Hi, sweetheart. Did you made it on? I see. I think it's Baba Yaga. She's so naughty. Don't make me put you in a salt circle. Okay, so let's do this. I don't know if I really want to do it that way. I think for this one, I'm not gonna put holes in it and do all that. I will put a little oil in there, but I don't want to mess up my burn. I want to read the candle when it's done. Well, if you're gonna put oils and stuff in these, then you're not going to be able to read the glass. So yeah, she does. She's a stinker. Well, she just enjoys it, and for whatever reason, she's mad at me. Probably I must have done something. We'll talk about it later. But I am going to do the banishing ritual when I'm done here, just to clear out the shot. I probably should have started with that. But the way I do it now, I can't start with that because it gets a little crazy. It gets really crazy then. Well, it gets like crickets, but then I have the big boys in here, and then all together. And so it's a bit much for me to handle, like energy-wise, to be able to function. I can't really function with all of them in here with me because I get really like, the vibrations are just so much, and you can't really talk or do anything. You just kind of, and so it's difficult to start with that. But I will have to end with it because when I did that jar earlier, I think is when I opened a can of whoop ass, and I should have done that last, but I was excited about it because I got to burn scriptures. And so, yeah, I broke some shit off of me by doing that, and then released a bunch of shit, I guess. But ever since I did that, everything's been crazy. Well, I guess it just started out that way. It's just me being me. Oh, Apple Love Spell over there is doing really good. I'm gonna just stretch out my shoulder. Is that my dogs? Babe, are you still on here? Are the dogs crying? I don't know. Anyways, back to work. Back to work. Where's my stuff? Oh, hang on. I get to scoot my little scooter chair over here and grab it. Okay. I want to write some information on the candle now. So please excuse me for a moment. No peeking, you guys. No peeking. Belial, you too. There we go. Alright, we're good. So what are you guys doing up so late? Isn't it late for you guys, or is it like morning for you? Yeah, well, you might as well just turn off because you shut everything down. Oh, wow. That's not too bad, is it? I have no idea what time it is here. Let me look. No clue. I'm sure it's very late. 4:26 here. Yes. Okay. I want him back and all the females and his best friend to go away and for us to be happy again. He's no longer blocking her, but he still flirts around. Okay. So I'm going to say commitment. Love binding. Return. Obsession and a heart. Okay. I know you've been going through a hard time, huh, sweetheart? Okay, now we're going to put some herbs on here. Perfect. I'm trying to decide if I want to just, I think I'm just going to leave it all over the place with the herbs everywhere. And I'm not going to fold it up, I'm just going to leave it all over, like opened up. Instead of folding it like I usually fold it, but this time I'm not going to. Why? Because I can. Because I can do it how I want to. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do this. Do you guys ever see, do other witches use foil on these? Or am I just the only one, the only crazy person who does that? I don't think I've ever seen anybody ever do this. Do other people do this? And I'm sealing this up in here with the herbs and the picture and everything on the glass. Oh, you have? I haven't. But I don't watch a lot of other witches do stuff anymore. I used to kind of, but what? You know how that happens, don't you? Were you kissing boys? Kiss those boys. Telling you what. They got cooties. Just kidding. Uh-huh. Sure. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do it. But it doesn't mean much, but I'm trying to think of, I don't really, well, here is your booster, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to write your initials and stuff on here, just so I know which one it is, because I hate it when I don't, and then when I go to check them, I have to like, well, your picture's out in the open in there, but anyways, I'll just write it. I'm just going to write your whole name. And a beautiful little sigil. So I'm so into sigils these days. Love binding him to this. Put the binding sigil on there. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. We're going to do one more, you guys. And this apple spell that I did earlier is doing really well. It's doing a weird thing though. Huh. That's really weird. It did this weird little like thing, but it's it's because he does the prayers. Oh, I'm like, it's like almost in the back, but there's like this little bubble of wax that's just staying there. It's still burning good. It's getting good energy and everything. But I'll just burn that. We'll just hang on. I'm going to get rid of that real quick. He's not getting away with that. Oh, no. Say goodbye. Bye to your prayers. Melting them away. All gone. There. I'm so mean, huh? Heck, she's like, get that shit off there. This man. Gone. Okay, so now this one is for AA. And she's a friend of mine. And she is having a hard time. I try to tell her and tell her and tell her, and she's one of those stubborn women. Aww. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys. You're awesome. You are awesome. Uh-oh. Did I get in trouble? Oh. Never mind. I'm not in trouble. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it's really difficult dealing with people or helping people, working with people that are in remote countries. Oh my gosh, you guys, I try so hard to help everyone, and it's hard for me to help them because their conditions and the things that they're allowed to do and not allowed to do are so difficult. I struggle with it. Crystal Witch. Do you know what I mean? It's really hard. It's like I feel like sometimes I feel like I don't understand like what they're trying to say to me because it doesn't make sense. And they're so hardcore. No. I was talking about helping people, women from remote other countries, and how hard it is to help them because I don't understand their living conditions and stuff, you know, like, I don't know, they can't do this, they can't do that, they'll get their heads chopped off, or they had an affair with this one guy, and now they can't be with anyone else because they already promised themselves to him, and then he's married to someone else, but then if they go to be, you know what I mean? It's like, oh. But sometimes they don't tell me until later. They're playing with my phone. I didn't even touch my phone. Okay, thank you. I think they want the ghost radio back on. But I'm not turning it back on. Stay turned it off. Where'd my foils go? Oh, here they are. Anyways. But no, I try to help everyone. I feel bad. Like, I don't wanna do that. But then sometimes I'll do a spell for them and they'll want me to do it like I have this one client right now who she just emailed me, and she like did this whole thing with a married dude, and then okay, and then so I said, okay, so you had an affair with a married man, you know, blah blah blah, and yes, and he promised her all these things and blah blah blah, and I was like, okay, so we'll do a divorce spell. And she said, no, just do an expose the truth spell where the wife will find out that he cheated on her with me, and then she'll divorce him. I want the wife to know. And I was like, well, okay, but that's not going to guarantee anything. And she said, oh yes, it will. She'll have to leave him if she finds out, you know, she'll have to file for a divorce and blah blah blah. And I said, okay. And so then I did and exposed the truth spell on him, and then the wife found out. And then instead of divorcing her husband, they chose to pack up their kids and move away. No, but now she's like stranded with no man and she can't be with anyone else and blah 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 because now she's tainted. And so I know it's so hard and I don't know how to I don't know how to help her. If she's like getting after me to help her do something, I'm like, what can I do? I told you not to do it that way, you know. And so I don't know how to help her. I'm just trying to think of a way. Will you guys please quit messing with my phone? I saw what you just did. Seriously, stop. Anyways, so I don't know how to. I don't want to like just ignore her until she goes away, but I'd like to be able to help her. And I suggested, well, let's do like a love spell and bring a new person in, and she said she can't do that. She said she can't. That he's the one, he has to be the one. Well, he's already married, and his wife, the truth was exposed to her, and she didn't leave him. And she's like, well, why not? You have to make her leave him now. She knows now. She knows. Why is he? Why is she still with him then? And I'm like, I don't freaking know, because they decided to try to work things out. They packed up their family and moved away. What do you want me to do? You know. So yeah, so I don't know how to help her. I don't understand the way they think, you know? Yeah, and I don't understand what she's thinking, like, anyways, so that's my problem child of the week. I know. I think that maybe they think that it's like TV magic, like, and I try to tell him I'm a witch. I'm not a genie. You know, you don't get 3 wishes, and it's not how it works. But yeah, so I don't know. It's really hard. It's so hard. Because I feel bad for her. I want to help her, but yeah, a lot of people just try to work it out. They're like, okay, well, you fucked up. Don't do it again. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I do too. That would be so cool if it was like TV magic. I would be like, yeah. But yeah, so if you guys have any good little suggestions on that one, let me know. I'm all yours. Well, yeah, what good's that gonna do? Like, I guess I could do a breakup spell on them, but they already moved away. Like, they already packed up their family and moved. Yeah, a divorce spell, I guess. And it's like, don't these guys realize that cheating on your wife, and then your ass is gonna end up in a fucking jar? You know, it's like, there's consequences for you too, just because you're in a country where men rule the world. It's just so sad. You know, it's like she has no options now. Her only choice is for him to come to her. Yeah, I don't know, but see, that's the whole thing. She can't because of the country that they live in. She can only be with that one man, and then the mistress can only be with that one man because she gave herself to him. And then if she gets caught being with another man when she already gave herself to that man, they'll fucking chop her head off or something. You know, it's crazy. So she just has to like be ruthless and try to get this guy. I don't understand it, but yeah, it's kind of like that. And let me tell you what, those women, it is horrible. Those women are hardcore, but they have to be. It's so sad. I'm like, man, pack a bag and move to Canada. Because I would want to get the hell out of there too. You know, I really would. But they can't come here. They gotta go to Canada. Or there's lots of other places they could go, but just not here. We have so many already. Okay, love binding, healing, repair. With girlfriend. And I want to break off all past negative energies. Okay, that looks good. Now then, I'm going to put some herbs on that. What? Oh. You have a message for me? Is it a bad message? Usually when someone says I have to tell you something, that means it's like a bad thing. Is it a bad thing? Because I wouldn't be surprised. Everything's going crazy tonight, so I wouldn't be surprised at all. Oh, it's a secret. You don't have to keep it a secret. You could just tell me. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. So Lucifer's there playing with your cards, is he? He loves the tarot cards, you know. Alright, I'm going to look at what you said better in just 1 second. Here, wait, let me pull it up on here. Hold on. I'll pull it up on this phone so I can see better because you're so far away. Let's see here. Oh, look at the pretty flowers. Oh, can't have that. Wait a second.
Oh.
All Alright, let's. Okay, so I put them down and came back and picked them up, turned around, and the Devil Tower and the Emperor warmers were laying on the floor face up. The Devil Tower? You mean the Burning Tower? That's a curse, like a curse card. That's a good curse card. I like to use that card for cursing. And the Emperor. The Emperor dude's like in charge, in control of everything, and what herbs can you use to help with a sore throat? Nothing. Stop kissing boys. Just joking. Don't get mad. What the heck? Horehound herbs. There you go. Lemon and honey and ginger. Absolutely. I agree with that one. I don't know what, I've never used a horehound herb for my sore throat, but I have used lemon, honey, and ginger. Warmers. It's the Burning Tower, yeah. Well, that's okay, honey. I'm used to it. You didn't kiss a boy, you swear? Sweetheart, you can kiss all the boys you want to kiss. But I believe you. I was just teasing you. You know why you got strep throat? Because you're in school. And it's a thing. It's just school. It's full of cooties and germs and oh, it takes, and it is in Ricola, and it takes the pain away. That's good. Are any of you Russian by any chance? Do we have any Russians? Duh. Oh, is she Russian? What? What do you mean, duh? Oh. Oh, so you're a Russian? Because, the spirits in my shop have been talking about Russians a lot lately. I thought they were referring to Baba Yaga since she's been playing with my electronics, but they were saying stuff about a Russian, earlier tonight and the other day too, when I was live. So, in between my live sessions, let me see if I can find what they were saying, and I'll tell you what they were saying, and you could tell me if it pertains to you. Let me find it just a second. Oh, you're not Russian. They must have been talking about Baba Yaga then. Uh-oh, here we go. Gage is in the mirror. He's sending me pictures. You can't see him. so funny. Some interesting energy around him tonight, though. Oh, there's 3 of them. I can see 3 of them. But anyways, you guys, so I am going to get off of here, I suppose, and go to bed and get some sleep. And I got a bunch of stuff I gotta do tomorrow. So what do you think about me getting the Burning Tower card? I think that sucks, and you should take a salt bath and remove whatever. I don't know, somebody's putting something on you. It could be referring to your health condition that you're having right now. You know, the guy's falling. I can't remember all this stuff on it. I'm too tired. I can't think straight. But yeah, I would just be cautious and do a cleansing, you know. I'm sure you already know that, but that's what I would do. I would just do a cleansing, and then you don't have to worry about what it means. Just oh my goodness. Oh, he's so silly. Exit app. Thank you. Alright, you guys, I love you so much, and thank you for joining me on tonight's episode of The Blue Witch. So silly, I know. Oh, hey, have you guys ever heard of firework.com or something like that? What's it called? Fireworks? Not Fiverr. This one's called like Fireworks or something like that. Have you guys heard of it? Well, I guess it's supposed to be like a new thing like YouTube or something, and they're asking me to do like 15-minute videos or something, and they're like saying they'll pay me and all this stuff, and I don't know. I never even heard of them. But I've gotten like 3 or 4 emails from them asking me to please review their site and blah blah blah, and I don't know. I'm like, if I turn down, well, this is what I keep saying, if I turn down the Discovery Channel, I turn down the Illuminati, what makes your site so great that I'm going to do it? You know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, yeah, I turned them down. Well, they wanted to do that whole thing where they were going to bring me clients and then follow the clients around and watch the spell work and all that crap. And then they were like wanting to interview them to see what kind of women would go to a witch to resolve their problems instead of doing it the natural way, blah blah blah. Yeah, they were trying, first they tried to make it sound like one way, and then when she was talking, I was like, yeah, you're trying to expose women and put them down because they need to go to a witch for help, and that's bullshit. And so that's why I didn't do it. But, and then like, yeah, no. If I told her, I said, well, if you want to come and you want to, expose me, that's fine, but you're not exposing clients, and you're not exposing women or people who come to witches for help. That's like bullshit. Yeah, I'm just stubborn, and I just won't tolerate it. And besides, do you think for 1 minute that Hecate would allow some bullshit like that to go down? No. It probably was just a silly little test for me. Do you guys see all this? Do you see this? These lines of energy going all through here? It's so weird. Somebody's having a good old time in here. Energy, yes. Yes. It's just so thick. Alright, well I gotta get off of here so I could banish them and clear my shop. And then I will see you guys tomorrow. Do I have any spells? I might have done all my spells tonight. No, I have one to do tomorrow that's a court case paper one. I totally forgot about that one. How did I forget about that one? That's okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. Alright. Oh, look, it's like calming down just a little bit. Alright, I'm out of here. Peace out, you guys. Good night. Love you. Sweet dreams. Have a great day and all that good stuff.